You are listening to Legion Baseball on Extreme Sports. Now let's go to the field for today's game.
And a pleasant good evening to you, live from Duncan Field here in Hastings, as the Juniors American Legion State Tournament here going on here today, as Game 4 of 4 is going on here in about 15 minutes between Hastings, Johnson Imperial Homes, and Bennington Post 266. I'm Marcus Metcalf. I'll have the play-by-play action for you here this weekend. As if you're looking for Hastings 5 Points Bank baseball, Mike Will is down in Elkhorn. He'll have the Hastings 5 Points Bank game on Extreme Sports Channel 1. So if you're looking for Braves baseball, keep it right here on Channel 2. If you're looking for Chiefs baseball, it'll be on Extreme Sports Channel 1. Here tonight, Hastings, Johnson Imperial Homes, and Bennington, as Hastings was fortunate enough to make the state tournament here this year, as they were able to be the host team for this year's state tournament. The Braves went to the area tournament last week, I should say, out in Scotts Bluff, where the Braves went 1-2. They dropped their opening round game, following them to the losers bracket, and they're able to avoid elimination, and with a big win over Grand Island USAVE in the elimination ball game, and then just getting absolutely whacked in their third ball game of the contest, losing 22-0 in their final game of the area tournament out in Scotts Bluff. But the Braves get fresh life as they're able to host the Area 7 tournament, or the Class A Junior State Tournament going on. The juniors only have one state tournament. The seniors do have two tournaments. So the seniors are in Elkhorn and Kearney, but the juniors just one host of state tournaments here in Hastings here this year. Some games going on earlier today to get you caught up here. Creighton Prep was a winner earlier today over Kearney.
dropped your first game, and then you went against GIU Safe, and then you just ran into Kearney, which was just an absolute buzzsaw. I'm sure that's a game you want to completely forget. But also Grand Island, excuse me, I'm sorry. Right. Grand Island, you just want to just forget about. But what did those kids take away from that tournament, and as they get ready to prepare for this next couple of days here in this state tournament?
Well, I think they understand the importance of every at-bat, every pitch, every play. Coming out of that area is really tough. Grand Island is an absolute buzzsaw across the state this year, and Matt Conn in the postseason is one of the peskiest people you can ever imagine. So, these teams out there, we have a tough area. We have to compete, and so these guys learning what they take out of each pitch matters. Every at-bat matters, and so taking those moments and turning those small moments into victory moments is what we have to learn from and do today.
Yeah. No coach likes to hear their team being as, the quote underdog. Like they always say, oh, this team's the underdog or this team's the underdog. You guys are, that's the underdog coming into this tournament. But underdogs always have a good story. What's been the story of this team from your mind?
Right now it's, like I said earlier, it's every team is 0-0. Everyone's season starts over today. So we've been playing baseball long enough. We've been going after after everybody all year. And so now every team comes into this. We're lucky enough to be one of the final 8 teams. Again, it doesn't matter how you get here. We're here. And so right now it's just you go after there, you compete, do whatever you can to win a game. And you never know. Baseball's a funny game. It takes one game to get something going, and it's about who gets hot at the right time.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, you've only seen out of the remaining 7 teams, you've only seen one other team in this field this year. So with that, what have you heard about with this Bennington team looking across from you here tonight?
Bennington's Bennington. They're going to swing the bat extremely well. They're going to be aggressive on the base paths, and they're going to pitch well. That's such a good program out there. They do a great job, and they got a lot of good athletes. And so Bennington's going to come out and they're going to be an offensive juggernaut. So we got to keep them on balance. We got to stay within ourselves, and we got to execute at the plate just to give ourselves the best opportunity to win.
So 2 more questions for you. What is the key for you guys offensively and defensively for tonight?
Offensively, we got to execute. We got to have team at-bats. We got to get the runs down. We got to drive runners in. We got to be able to advance runners and having unselfish at-bats. And then defensively, we got to make the routine plays. We've been struggling on making some routine plays this year, so there's no better time to get it done right. But we just got to execute and do team at-bats, and we got to have team baseball, and we got to make the routine play. Outside of that, it's just baseball.
Yep. And defensively, the pitching side, I think, who do you have going for tonight, and then what do you expect to see out of them tonight?
We got Quinn Simmons on the mound. Yep. He's a guy with a good 4-pitch mix. He's got a really good fastball, and he complements it well with the slider and a good curve. And so getting him out in the mound and trying to keep Bennington off balance and doing things like that is going to be kind of our plan. Hopefully he can keep it in the zone, and our boys make plays behind him.
Yep. Coach, good luck to you tonight, and we'll see you afterwards, all right?
All right, thanks, Mark.
All right. That's Coach Nate Story for Hastings JIH. Coming up, the play-by-play and starting lineup as you're listening to State Legion Baseball here on the Extreme Sports Network.
If you experience air conditioning problems this summer, call the experts at Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning of Hastings. Ruts is a local, family-owned business with over 45 years of experience in the HVAC industry. They service all makes and models of heating and cooling equipment for both residential and commercial customers. You can trust Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning to complete all repairs, installations, and maintenance work on time. If you're shopping for a new air conditioner or heating system, remember Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning. They have a broad range of systems to choose from. Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning. Call 402-463-4853.
Family Medical Center of Hastings is the place to go for all your healthcare needs. Their team is trained to treat the whole person regardless of age. They provide a wide range of medical care, including acute care, routine health screenings, and treatment of chronic conditions. They're dedicated to providing you with the best care in the most cost-effective manner. Family Medical Center, as an independent clinic, has served the community for over 65 years. Your family's home for healthcare. 1021 West 14th Street. Proud to support all area student-athletes.
5 Points Bank has been proudly serving the Tri-City area for decades, and we are continuously finding ways to make your banking experience easy and enjoyable. We offer the best of both worlds with kind and welcoming employees in the bank while creating a strong online presence to accommodate your busy lifestyle. Our innovative technology adds layers of security while being easily accessible to all age groups. Stop into the Better Bank to learn more today.
When it comes to helping you protect what's important to you, you can trust the licensed independent insurance agents at Klein Insurance of Hastings. No matter what type of insurance you need, from auto to home to farm and crop, Klein Insurance will get it covered. They'll help you find the right policy for your specific situation. Klein Insurance has been in business since 1959 and is locally owned. Same-day quotes are available. At Klein Insurance, you'll get years of expertise, attention to detail, and exceptional customer service. Klein Insurance, 710 South Burlington in Hastings. Call 402-463-1256.
Bored of the same old sports coverage? Get on the cutting edge of sports with Extreme Sports.
That ball hammered deep toward left into the well. That ball is gone!
The biggest plays, breaking news, and we can't forget the best sports talk.
Let's be great. Let's be great.
We are Extreme Sports.
Back here at Duncan Field, Marcus Metcalf with you as we get set for some American Legion Junior State Tournament action here this evening between Hastings JIH and Bennington. I'll get you the starting lineups here first. Here for Bennington offensively, as they'll be the visiting team here on the scoreboard here this evening. Leading off for Bennington is going to be the second baseman, Tyler Machidi. Batting second, playing left field, will be Quinn Roberts. Batting third, playing shortstop, Chase Dean. Batting fourth, the center fielder, Caleb Tyson. Batting fifth, the catcher, Greg Kriegler. Batting sixth, playing third base, Connor Crouch. Batting seventh and playing right field, Brooks Blanchard. Batting eighth and playing first base, Rylan Yekopek. And batting ninth and pitching for Bennington is Derek King. Defensively for JIH, it looks like this. Quinn Simmons is going to be going on the mound, as you just heard from head coach Nate Storied here just a little bit ago. His battering mate is going to be the catcher Jackson Brooks. He'll be behind the dish. Cooper Larson will be playing first base. Mason Mahoney is going to be playing second base. Tim Hayek will play third base. And Charlie Ratzlaff will play at short. And in left field is going to be Ian Cass. Playing center field is going to be Enrique Chavez. And playing in right field is going to be Luke Nolette. Quinn Simmons is going to be on the mound. He has pitched 26 innings. He has a 4-2 record. He has given up 23 hits, 26 runs, 15 of them earned. He has 25 strikeouts, 19 walks. And he has hit 7 batters, and he has a 4.03 ERA. Braves are in their navy blue tops, trimmed in red numbers with their red, white, and blue caps with their white pants. Bennington wearing the all blacks on a very hot and humid evening. Blacks and blue, black pants, black tops, trimmed in blue with white trimming on the edges. So we're ready for the first pitch here this evening between Hastings and Bennington. Underway here from Quinn Simmons. First pitch on the way as a curveball misses up and stairs for a ball 1-0 to start this evening's ball game. First pitch, almost about a minute after 7, so right on time. Next pitch on the way, catches inside corner for a strike, 1-1. 3-man umpiring crew here at the state tournament. Probably be 4 people once we get down to the semis and the championship. Next pitch on the way from Quinn, just misses outside with a fastball, counting out 2 balls and 1 strike. So Masheed, Roberts, and Dean do the first 3 up here for Bennington, top half inning number 1. Simmons, fastball, paints the outside corner for a strike, evens the count now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. First strikeout of the ball game here for Quinn Simmons, and that's how you want to start. That's going to bring up Quinn Roberts to the plate. Now here for Bennington, post 266, as they were the A4 elite or area champion. First pitch to Quinn. Quinn. It's going to be missed outside for a ball, 1-0. So like I said, the winner of this ball game will play at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. The loser will play an elimination game tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Ground ball, right side field over there by Mahoney, but gets through for a base hit. So Roberts gets through, or gets on base with a base hit to the right side. Mahoney made a diving effort at it, but wasn't able to get there. So first base hit of the ball game goes to Quinn Roberts, and that's going to bring up Chase Dean now to the plate at Bennington shortstop. If you're just joining us, we're here on Extreme Sports Channel 2. If you're looking for Hastings 5 Points Bank Baseball, Mike Will has it down in Elkhorn on Extreme Sports Channel 1. First pitch, line drive left field. Out there is Ian Cass. Camps underneath it, makes the catch for a quick second out. Runner retrieves back to first. No tag, or there is a tag. Now there's 2 away. Caleb Tyson now up to the plate here for Bennington, the center fielder. First pitch on the way. Catches top of zone, first strike, 0-1. 98 degrees here at first pitch. Feels like almost nearly 110. The 0-1. Curveball. Catches the inside corner for a strike, 0-2. Simmons ahead early in the count, 0-2 here to Caleb Tyson. Roberts at first base after a single to the right field. The 0-2 pitch. Ground ball at the middle. It's going to be picked up by Ratzlaff at short. He's going to step on second for the 6 unassisted, and that's how the inning's going to end. So no runs on 1 base hit. There were no errors and no runners left on base. We're going to bottom half of inning number 1. Bennington, nothing. Hastings coming to bat as you're listening to Braves Baseball here on the Extreme Sports Network.
Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab, 207 South Burlington, is the place for all your rehabilitation needs. PTSR offers a wide variety of services, including orthopedic, neurological, and sports injury rehabilitation. A certified hand specialist is available for the more delicate upper extremity injuries. Warm, aquatic therapy, and balance training is also available. PTSR has a strong industrial services division providing physical and functional capacity testing, as well as drug and alcohol screening. Please visit our website, ptsrhastings.com.
This is Patrick Mahomes, and you are listening to Extreme Sports.
Back here at Duncan Field, Marcus Metcalf with you. Give you the defensive lineup here for Bennington, as Derek King will be on the mound here for Bennington. Greg Kriegler will be behind the plate, catching. Ryan Yakupik will be playing first base. Tyler Machida will be playing second base. Connor Crouch will play in third base. Chase Deans at shortstop. Quinn Roberts will play left field. Caleb Tyson will be in center. And Brooks Blanchard will be in right. And the lineup for Hastings JIH looks like this. Leading off and playing, like I mentioned, playing shortstop is going to be number 12 in Charlie Ratzlaff. Batting second is going to be Mason Mahoney. Batting third, playing catcher, is going to be number 6, Jackson Brooks. Batting cleanup spot is number 4, Quinn Simmons. Batting fifth, number 15, Cooper Larson. Batting sixth, number 10, Ian Cass. Batting seventh is going to be Enrique Chavez. Batting eighth is going to be Timothy Hayek. And batting ninth is going to be Luke Nolette. His first pitch is going to be grounded to third base and throws over to first in time for the 5-3 putout to put Ratzlaff down quickly on the first pitch. 1 pitch, 1 out, and that's going to bring up now Mahoney now to the plate. So Mason Mahoney now at the plate for JIH. Batting right-hander's batter's box. Mahoney has a .321 batting average. First pitch on the way to him, catches inside corner for a strike, 0-1. Mahoney has 25 base hits on the season, 3 doubles. He's driven in 13. He scored 20 runs. He's been walked 17 times. The 0-1 pitch. Curveball, swing and a miss. He actually foul-tipped it into the catcher's glove. Now it counts. It's at no balls and 2 strikes. Like you said, Coach Story says you guys got to be aggressive and get on them early. The 0-2 pitch. That's going to be fouled back. That's going to reach maybe the parking lot. That's a 50 cents for you if you're able to be the free or be the lucky person to get that. You get yourself 50 cents. Tradition here at Duncan Field. The 0-2 pitch on the way. Ground ball right side. He's going to pick up the first baseman. Jakopek. He's going to flip it back over to King in time for a 3-1 putout. Nice play there by King to get over there. Quickly 2 up, 2 down. Here for Hastings, the bottom half of inning number 1. That's going to bring up Brooks now to the plate. Jackson Brooks catching here this evening. Brooks is hitting .426 on the season. He has 29 base hits, 4 doubles, and a triple. He has driven in 12. He scored 8 runs, and he's walked 6 times. First pitch on the way here to Jackson Brooks. Swing and a miss, strike 1. If you're not too familiar with Duncan Field, we'll give you the dimensions. 370 down the left field line, 367 down the right field line. Power alleys in left and right field is 405, and in straight center field, it is 408. Next pitch on the way, curveball, misses outside for a ball, 1-1. We're facing southeast, so the wind is kind of blowing in a little bit. The winds are blowing around 8 miles an hour. The 1-1 pitch on the way here from Derek King. Brooks fouls this one back. That's going to hit the parking lot. So there you go. If you're lucky one to get that foul ball too, you just made yourself $1 here in the first 2 minutes. Not a bad night. The count now sits at 1 ball and 2 strikes. King gets the sign and comes set, and the pitch misses upstairs for a ball, 2-2. 7-inning ball game. 10-run rules in effect after 5. Winner of this will play tomorrow night at 7. The loser will come tomorrow and play Gretna at 1 o'clock. Pitch hits him. So Brooks gets on a hit by pitch. So what Hastings needs is our base runner. And that's going to bring up Quinn Simmons to the plate. Simmons hitting .275 on the season. He has 22 base hits. He has 5 doubles. He has driven in 14. He's scored 22 times, and he has 19 walks. Looks like we're going to have a courtesy runner down there at first base. And it looks like that's going to be Cooper. Going to be run down at first base there for Brooks. First pitch on the way here to Quinn Simmons. This is down low for a ball, 1-0. Yep, so the winner plays Lincoln Southwest tomorrow as they were able to win in the game before against Gretna East 7-1. The 1-0 pitch here from Derek King. Line drive left field. It's going to be camped underneath it. That's going to be Roberts, and he makes the catch for the final out of the inning. So no runs on no base hits. There were no errors. And 1 runner left on base. We're through 1. Bennington nothing. Hastings nothing as you're listening to State American Legion Juniors Tournament here on the Extreme Sports Network.
Experience the Landmark difference with the next level of dealer support. Landmark, your local John Deere dealer, continually works to have parts on hand the first time you walk in the door. Our internal route system means we can get the parts to you typically same or next day to keep you up and running. At Landmark, we understand time is money. Get more uptime with our after-hours parts and service support on the phone or in the field. Stop by your local Landmark today to experience the Landmark difference.
Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab, 207 South Burlington, is the place for all your rehabilitation needs. PTSR offers a wide variety of services, including orthopedic, neurological, and sports injury rehabilitation. A certified hand specialist is available for the more delicate upper extremity injuries. Warm, aquatic therapy, and balance training is also available. PTSR has a strong industrial services division providing physical and functional capacity testing as well as drug and alcohol screening. Please visit our website, ptsrhastings.com.
This is Brett Musburger from VSiN. You're listening to Mike Will on Extreme Sports.
No Mike Will this evening. Marcus Metcalf with you here this evening, covering JIH baseball. As Mike Will is down in Elkhorn covering the senior state tournament, one of two state tournaments at the senior level. Hastings 5 Points Bank is in the Elkhorn division of that tournament. But here it's Hastings and Bennington. And due up here for Bennington in top half inning number 2 is going to be Kriegler, Crouch, and Blanchard. First pitch is in there for a strike. 0-1 here to Greg Kriegler, the catcher. Next pitch goes to the backstop. Count now sits at 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. The 1-2 pitch on the way here now from Quinn Simmons. Nearly hits him. Count now even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Simmons from the windup. And the pitch. Foul ball back at me. As that'll be in the parking lot. Another 50-cent reward for the lucky person to be able to get that foul ball. 2-2 pitch, curveball, misses upstairs for a ball. Counts now full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 5-6-7 due up here. Here for Bennington. They have the lone hit of the ball game. The 3-2 pitch, fastball. Line drive right field. That's going to be Nolette getting underneath of it and does make the catch for out number 1. Good job by Simmons there to throw a hittable pitch to fly Kriegler out. And that's going to bring up Connor Crouch to the plate, the Bennington third baseman. I don't know if it's any relation to the former Husker Heisman winner Eric Crouch or not, but I'm trying to see if I can get some word and see if I can bring that information to you. We were discussing that pregame with the same last name. First pitch to Connor is in there side for a ball, 1-0. Next pitch, ground ball left side, picked up there by Hayek at third. Isn't able to pick it up as he bobbles it. That's going to go down as an error. Should go down as an error. And it is, so E5. So that's going to bring up Brooks Blanchard now to the plate. Nice job by Hayek to keep the ball in front of him, but he wasn't able to field it cleanly. Now you got a runner on at first base. First pitch on the way here to Blanchard, misses outside for a ball, 1-0. Seven-inning ball game. Still nothing here. Top half inning, number 2. Crouch at first base. Blanchard at the plate here for Bennington. Simmons backs off the mound. Makes Crouch go back to the first base. And we'll do it again. Now he gets the sign and comes set in the pitch. Fouled it up on the infield, or popped it up on the infield. Second baseman and Mahoney camps underneath it. Makes the catch for a quick second out. As that's going to bring up Ryan Yekapek to the plate. First baseman here for Bennington, in the left-handed batter's box. Takes a first pitch strike. Now the count now, no balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Nope, foul tipped it, but it still counts as a strike, 0-2. Crouch at first. 2 outs here for Bennington. As Simmons has worked the count now at no balls and 2 strikes. The pitch. Pops it up again. Second baseman Mahoney going to try and camp underneath of it. Goes back a couple steps, makes the catch, and he does for the final out of the inning. So no runs on no hits. There was 1 error. One runner left on base. We're going to bottom half inning number 2. Bennington nothing. Hastings nothing. As you're listening to American Legion Junior State Tournament, and exclusively here on the Extreme Sports Network.
Sundays are meant for relaxation and indulgence, and there is no better place to do it than at Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill in Hastings. Enjoy the Sunday brunch buffet from 10 to 2, where you will find an irresistible spread of breakfast favorites that will make your taste buds dance. Choose from fluffy pancakes to sizzling bacon, fresh fruits, and so much more. It is all you can eat and all you could ever want. Make your Sundays special with the brunch buffet at Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill on West 2nd in Hastings, right across the street from the water park. It is the perfect way to unwind and savor the flavors of the weekend.
You're locked in to Extreme Sports.
Olivares now hits a line drive to deep left field. Ward is back to the wall. Granny time!
Here's Doncic reeling inside in traffic and got it to go. Call it the foul.
The home of 24/7 sports talk. Nothing but pure sports action.
Back here at Duncan Field, Marcus Metcalf with you. 5, 6, 7 due up here for Hastings in the bottom half of inning number 2. That's going to be Cooper Larson leading the way here for JIH in the bottom half of inning number 2. Larson, he's hitting .306 on the season. He has 19 base hits. He has 4 doubles and a triple. He has driven in 18. He's scored 17 times, and he's been walked 18 times. So Larson getting a left-handed batter's box, getting ready to face Derek King. First pitch on the way to Cooper. Right down Broadway for a strike, 0-1. King comes set into the pitch. Way inside, but Larson took a swing at it, so that's going to be a foul ball. Back to the batter, or to the backstop. Count now sits at no balls and 2 strikes. King, nothing fancy, just fastball, changeup, curveball. That's what it's been thus far. The 0-2 pitch here from King, here to Cooper Larson. Larson drives it to center field. Tyson comes in a couple feet, makes a catch for out number 1. That's going to bring up Ian Cass now to the plate. Cass hitting .242 on the season. He has 16 base hits, 6 doubles, 2 triples. He has driven in 14. He has scored 15 times, and he's been walked 12 times. Cass batting from the right-hander's batter's box and ready to face Derek King for the first time here tonight. First pitch on the way to Ian. Catches the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. Humid, hot evening here in central Nebraska. Temperature sitting around 95, feels like 110. The 0-1. Cass line drive, base hit left field. Cass was able to make it through the 5-6 hole. So Hastings has their first hit of the evening by the way of Ian Cass. And that's going to bring up Enrique Chavez now to the plate. Enrique has a .225 batting average. He has 9 base hits. He has 2 doubles. He has 6 RBIs. He has scored 22 times, and he's only been walked 13 times. Cass getting his leadoff away from first base. First pitch on the way to Chavez. Chavez swing and a miss. Fastball. Wanted that one, but didn't make any contact. Count sits now to no balls and 1 strikes in favor of Derek King. Cass getting his lead from first. Next pitch. Curveball missing the dirt. Good stop there from Kriegler. Letting that get to the backstop. 1-1 now the count. Here to Chavez, as he's playing center field here this evening for Coach Nate Story. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Count now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Fastball blew it by him. 1-2 now the count here for Derek King against Enrique Chavez. The 1-2 pitch on the way. Curveball misses upstairs, nearly hits him for a ball, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Chavez is able to reach base, bringing up Tim Hayek to the plate. The 2-2 pitch here from King. This is low, fastball for a ball, 3-2. Count's now full. King gets his sign, comes set, looks the runner over. And the pitch. Runner goes. Ground ball, foul. Hit and run was put on. We'll do it again. Count now sits at 3 balls and 2 strikes still. To Chavez from Derek King. Cass over at first base. King looks over at him, comes set. And the 3-2 pitch. Misses upstairs for a ball. That's a walk. Now, Hastings now has something cooking with runners at first and second here with 1 out. That's going to bring up Tim Hayek to the plate. Hayek has a .296 batting average. He has 16 base hits, 3 doubles. He has 14 RBIs. He has scored 8 times, and he's only walked 6 times. Big chance for Hayek here to get Hastings the first lead of the ball game. Pitch on the way. Fastball misses well outside for a ball, 1-0. One ball and no strikes. Hitter Timothy Hayek, the 8-hole hitter. If he can reach, I'll bring up Luke Nolet. The 1-0. Fastball just misses outside for a ball, 2-0. Kriegler tried to bring the ball in a little bit, see if he caught the corner, and the umpire said, nope, that was outside. 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 pitch on the way. Fastball right down the middle for a strike, 2-1. Bottom half inning number 2, still scoreless. Each team with a run apiece, or with a hit apiece. Hastings with an error. The 2-1 pitch here to Hayek. Fastball, foul back to the screen, counts even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bennington coming in with 27 wins, I believe, on the season. Winner of the A4 area tournament. Curveball misses down low in the dirt. Counts now at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Counts full, bringing the bases loaded here for Luke Nolet if he was able to reach base. 3-2 pitch on the way. Fastball misses outside. Base is now loaded with Braves. And that's going to bring up the 9-0 hitter and Luke Nolet. Luke on the season, he is hitting .409. He has 9 hits. He has 2 doubles, 3 or triple, 4 RBIs. He scored 20 times, and he's only walked 2 times. As now we have a meeting of the minds here on the mound. Give you a quick recap from earlier. Like I mentioned, Lincoln Southwest is the winner over Gretna East in the ball game for this one, 7-1. So the winner of this game will play Lincoln Southwest tomorrow night at 7. The loser will play Gretna at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon in an elimination ball game. Lincoln East Duncan Aviation defeated Papillion Post 32 8-3. And Creighton Prep Omaha Bones defeated Kearney Pinnacle Bank 8-0. So Creighton Prep and Lincoln East in the first winner's bracket game tomorrow at 4. Lincoln Southwest against the winner of this game will be the second winner's bracket game tomorrow night at 7. Meeting's now over. Luke Nolet now batting the left-handed batter's box. Base is full of Braves. See if JIH get a couple runs here. First pitch on the way from King. Nolet lines on the middle, base hit. 1 run will score. Nate Story's going to hold the runner at third, but Nolet does his job, an RBI single, and the Braves now have a 1-0 lead. Station to station goes the Braves, and that's going to bring up the top of the order and Charlie Ratzliff. Nice piece of hitting there from Luke Nolet. Took the first pitch right up the middle. Took it right back where it came from. Now brings up Ratzlaff to the plate. He grounded out to third baseman in his first AB. See if Charlie can put another one in the green somewhere. First pitch on the way. That catches the outside corner for a strike. 0-1. Something that Coach Nate Story said to me before the interview. He goes, we just need to get off hot and get some base hits going and get us some confidence. And that's what they've got right now. The 0-1 pitch. Charlie swings at it, fouls it. That brings the count now to no balls and 2 strikes. Gotta wait for some more baseballs here. And we do. Back in the batter's box. Now the 0-2 pitch on the way here from King. Curveball. Just misses. Just misses for a ball, 1-2. Extra life here for Charlie Ratzlaff. Now the count at 1 ball and 2 strikes. King gets a sign, goes from the windup, comes set. And the pitch. Curveball line dry, left field, just foul. Just missed about a foot or 2 foul. That would have scored 2 runs. Just wait on it just a little bit longer, kid. Just wait on it. That was perfect. Base is full of Braves. Anything in the gap somewhere between right and center, or even, I should say, any power alley will probably score 2. How about that, kid? Or right down the line. The 1-2 pitch here from Derek King. Curveball misses upstairs for a ball, 2-2. As Mahoney waits on deck as he grounded out to the first baseman back in inning number 1. The 2-2 pitch on the way, fastball. Well outside for a ball, 3-2. Catcher tried to bring it in a little bit. Umpire was not fooled. Brings the count now to full. 3-2. 3-2 pitch here from Derek King. Fastball. Line to center fielder. Gets underneath. That's Tyson. He does make the catch. Runner tags. Play at the plate. Not in time. Runner. Ball goes over the catcher's head. Runner's going to advance an extra 90 feet. But a run does score, and that's Chavez. Hayek and Nolet move up 90 feet on the error by the second baseman. But Ratzlaff does his job, gets the RBI, and now it's a 2-0 lead here for JIH. Now runners on at second and third here for Mahoney, Mason Mahoney. First pitch on the way to Mason. Pop up center field. Shallow center fielder comes in and makes the catch for the final out of the inning. So 2 runs on 1 base hit. There was an error. And there are 2 runners left on base. We're through 2. Hastings 2. Bennington nothing. As you're listening to American Legion Junior State Baseball here on the Extreme Sports Network.
If you're looking for auto glass work, call Auto Glass Experts of Hastings. They can fix your glass in just about anything from your car or pickup to heavy-duty repairs on your truck or farm equipment, tractors, loaders, graders, or semi-trucks. No other glass repair and replacement business comes close to the high standards of quality and customer service you'll find with the Auto Glass Experts. If you've just got a little ding in your windshield, they offer rock chip repair. Give them a call today at 402-463-0025 or stop in and see them at 405 West J Street in Hastings.
Bored of the same old sports coverage? Get on the cutting edge of sports with Extreme Sports.
That ball hammered deep toward left into the well. That ball is gone.
The biggest plays, breaking news, and we can't forget the best sports talk.
Let's be great. Let's be great.
We are Extreme Sports.
Back here at Duncan Field, Marcus Metcalf with you. 2-0 Hastings with the lead over here with Bennington. 9-1-2 due up here for Bennington. As Derek King comes to the plate for the first time, the Bennington pitcher comes to the plate. First pitch on the way, and he swings, and it's strike going on. Next pitch on the way, ground ball, shortstop, that's Ratzliff. He isn't able to field, and that's going to be in error. Oh, that was actually a closer play than I thought it was going to be. But Ratzliff bobbled it just enough. It should go down as an E6, but we'll see what the official scoring is on that. And it is going to be an E6. So Bennington gets a leadoff runner on an error from Charlie Ratzliff. But that's going to bring up top of the order in Tyler Masheed. First pitch on the way here to Tyler. Quinn Simmons bunt. Gets the bunt down. Fields it. Fires the first. Not in time. So Masheed beats out the bunt. That's going to be a base hit. Moves the runner over. Now Bennington now has runners on first and second here with nobody out. Quinn Roberts now coming to the plate. He's singled in his first AB. See if he gets the bunt signal again this time. See if he can advance the runners up another 90 feet. First pitch on the way here from Quinn. Does bunt, does offer, but misses. Going to be a strike 0-1. Hastings in a little bit of trouble here. They got two base runners on. Bennington does here first and second with nobody out. As Roberts steps out of the box. Quinn versus Quinn. Roberts versus Simmons. Simmons on the mound here for JIH. The 0-1 from Simmons. Nope, he's going to pick off at second. No throw. And we'll do it again. Simmons puts two on the rubber. Gets a sign and comes set. The 0-1 pitch. Misses outside for a ball. 1-1. Cat and mouse playing up the middle here. Between King at second and the shortstop Ratzliff. Simmons gets back to the mound. Waiting for a sign from his catcher, Jackson Brooks. Gets the sign, comes set. Looks the runner over. And the pitch. Line drive, center field going back to Chavez, and he can't make the play. He's got to get the throw in, and he does. He's going to wave the runner home, get a runner picked off here at first base, but nobody's there to make the play. So a long single. Braves had a play to get a runner out, but nobody was there to cover the base at first. So the runner scores at second. And then station to station goes the other two runners, so Roberts stays at first. So that puts Bennington on the board, now makes it 2-1. And that's going to bring up Chase Dean to the plate. Shows bunt, bunts it foul, 0-1. Still nobody out here for Bennington in the top half of inning number 3. Wait for the runners to get back to their bases. Now we're ready. Simmons gets the sign and comes set. And the 0-1 pitch. Checks his swing. No, he did not check his swing. That's going to be a strike, 0-2. Home plate umpire called it immediately. Now the count now at no balls and 2 strikes. Big first out here for Quinn Simmons. He needs to get this right here. Ground ball, strike out, something just to get an out. Double play would be nice. The 0-2 pitch. Curveball. Nice stop by Brooks, but the runners are going to advance. Nice job, though, by Brooks there from keeping it going to the backstop. But now you have the runners at second and third. Base hit will give Bennington the lead. First base is now open for Chase Dean. But a big 1-2 pitch here coming from Quinn Simmons. He backs off the mound. Simmons gets the sign and comes set. And the pitch. Curveball. Number up the middle. That's going to be trouble. One run is going to score. Runner is safe. We are tied, folks. Runners now at the corners. With still nobody out. Dean beats out the play. There's a little check me swing up the middle. And that's going to bring up Caleb Tyson out of the plate. Still with nobody out, runners on the corners. Feeling the runner at first, and Dean's going to go. Nobody at second. Bunt, played down. Nope. Brings it back, but the runner does steal second. That's Dean. And that's going to bring it now second and third now with no outs. Hastings needs to limit the damage here. First, or the pitch next is in there for a strike. Counts now even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Tyson, his first AB, he grounded out to the shortstop, and Charlie Ratzliff. The 1-1 pitch misses well in the dirt. That's going to get away. It's going to the backstop. Runner's going to score on the wild pitch. And now Bennington has the 3-2 lead. Now runner at third, Chase Dean, with nobody out. Pitch on the way. It misses upstairs for ball 3-1. Three-one count now here. It's Tyson on the way. Little blooper to right field, and that's going to be out of play. Count now runs full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Simmons gets the sign from catcher Jackson Brooks from the stretch. Comes set. And the pitch. Just misses upstairs for ball 4. Now Bennington has another base runner. Some cat and mouse going on now with the runner. Now we're going to finally have to call time. Is Nate Story is now going to go out and talk. If you are looking for Chiefs baseball, Mike Will has the call down there at Elkhorn North. He's got the game there between Hastings and Elkhorn North. And last checked, Elkhorn North in the second leads Hastings 5 points banked by the score of 2-0. So 2-0 ball game down there at Elkhorn North. 3-2 ball game here at Duncan Field. As the meeting on the mound is now over. We do have the scoreboard up, so if you are looking at our live stream, we do have the scoreboard up for the other game, so you can see both scores at once. And it looks like we both have live streams going on at the same time, so pretty good deal there on Extreme Sports. Runner goes. First pitch is in there for a strike. Throw down to second. It's going to be not in time. Ball gets away from Ratzliff. Runners are going to score. And Tyson, let's see. Dean will score. Tyson steals second, then he goes to third on the error. And now Bennington now has a lead of 4-2. Hastings needs to get it out here. Next pitch misses outside for a ball, 1-1. One count now here to Greg Kriegler. 1-1. That catches inside corner for a strike, 1-2. See if Simmons can get a big out here, as they've already allowed 4 runs in. The 1-2 pitch. Curveball right side. That's going to get down for a base hit. 1 run will score. That's Tyson. So Kriegler with a bloop single to right will score another run. Now it makes the score 5-2 in favor of Bennington. We're going to have a courtesy runner down there at first base. So we get that squared away. Now, Connor Crouch now coming to the plate here for Bennington. He reached on an error back in inning number 2. Simmons comes from the stretch, gets his sign, comes set, and the pitch. Misses upstairs for a ball, 1-0. Got to throw strikes. As now you're compounded a 2-0 lead. Now you're trailing 5-2. The 1-0 pitch misses upstairs again for a ball, 2-0. Runner on at first. No outs here for Bennington. Bennington 5 runs, 5 hits, and an error. Next pitch, nice stop there by Brooks from letting the thing get to the backstop, 3-0. Hastings 2 runs on 2 hits. They've already compounded 3 errors here through 2+ innings. The 3-0. That misses inside for a ball. 4-pitch walk. Crouch gets on a walk. And we're finally getting some arms warmed up down there in the bullpen here for JIH. As Bennington's looking to blow this thing wide open. First pitch on the way here to Brooks Blanchard. Curveball misses outside for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch on the way. This is upstairs and tight for a ball, 2-0. The 2-0 pitch now here from Quinn Simmons. This is just low for a ball. Counts now at 3 balls and no strikes. Walk here will load the bases for Bennington. The 3-0 pitch. That catches the outside part of the plate for a strike, 3-1. Blanchard thought it was ball 4. He was going to take his base, and the umpire said, nope, that caught the corner. That's a strike. The 3-1 pitch on the way here from Quinn Simmons. That misses outside for a ball, ball 4. Base is now full of Bennington hitters and runners. That's going to bring it Rylan Yucapec. First pitch on the way. Here to Yakupek. As he steps out of the box. Now he gets back in. First pitch on the way here from Quinn Simmons. That catches inside corner for a strike, 0-1. Simmons gets the sign and comes set. And the pitch. Curveball missed way outside for a ball, 1-1. Again, the loser of this game will play at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. The winner will play at 7. Next pitch misses upstairs and outside for a ball, 2-1. 2-1 count. Now here to Yakupek. The 2-1 pitch. That missed outside for a ball, 3-1. Another walk will bring in Bennington's 6th run of the inning. And they've only done on 4 hits. Swing and a miss. Count now runs full. Simmons gets his sign and comes set. And the pitch. Popped up to shoot. Third baseman there is Hayek. Camps underneath of it. Doesn't make the catch. That's going to be a foul ball. Oh, man, that thing was close to getting on the foul line for a fair ball. Man. That would have been a huge first out, though, for Hastings. Now it gives Bennington a second life. Three-two pitch now on the way here from Quinn Simmons. As he gets the sign and comes set. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. First strikeout, or first out of the inning here for Hastings. And that's going to bring up Derek King now to the plate. Pitcher Derek King now got to run it out. See if we can get a double play here. Get himself out of this inning. First pitch on the way to King. That catches the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. Double play, kid. Something. Don't care what the variety is. Any double play. The 0-1 pitch. Ground ball to him. Back up to Simmons. Goes to home for 1. The 1, the 2. Doesn't even attempt to make the extra throw. That's all right. Got the out. So King reaches on the fielder's choice. Kriegler is out at the plate. And the runners advance. So Crouch now to third base. And Blanchard now to second base. But now we have 2 outs in the inning. And that's going to bring up the top of the order. And Tyler Machidi. Now 2 outs here for Bennington. Base is still full. See if Simmons can work himself out of this. First pitch on the way, Tyler. That misses inside for a ball, 1-0. Simmons gets the sign and comes set. And the 1-0. That misses well outside for a ball, 2-0. Pitch now on the way here from Quinn Simmons. That catches part of the plate for a strike, 2-1. Tyler Machidi. He has singled and scored a run and struck out. He's 1 for 2 today. The 2-1 pitch. Line drive, left center gap, and that is huge trouble. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. Here comes the third. Machidi's going to try and leg out a triple, and he does. Big 3-run triple for Tyler Machidi. And Bennington has blown this baby wide open. Brings the score now 8-2. And that's going to bring up Quinn Roberts now to the plate. First pitch misses for a ball, 1-0. An 8 spot here for Bennington, top half and in number 3. Time is called. As Roberts now steps back in the left-hand batter's box. Simmons gets assigned to come set in the pitch. Misses outside. For a ball, 2-0. 2-0 the count. Here now to Quinn Roberts. 2-0 pitch on the way. Misses upstairs for a ball, 3-0. Machidi at third base with a big 3 RBI triple. A 3-0 pitch. Misses upstairs for a ball. That's going to walk Roberts, and that's going to bring up Chase Dean. As activity is stopped in the bullpen. Now Roberts at first, Machidi at third. Runners at the corners here, 2 outs here for Bennington. Runner goes, hit and run. Foul ball, gets out of play. The lucky fan will get 50 cents. Nice stop by Brooks, curveball. No attempt to throw down Roberts at second. So Roberts steals a base. And that's going to put runners on at second and third. A 1-1 pitch. Nice stop again by Brooks. Fastball in the dirt. Count now at 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch on the way. Ground ball left side. That's going to be trouble. High chopper. That's going to be no attempt at the play, and that's going to be an extra run. Or 1 run's going to score. And now it's a 9-2 Bennington lead. See what they're going to rule it here. They are going to rule it a hit. So a base hit and an RBI for Chase Dean. Now Bennington's up 9-2. 9 spot. 9 runs, 7 hits. Here for Bennington. Runner goes. Runner down at first base. Goes down to second. Steals the bag, and so does the runner at third, and that's Roberts. So now Bennington has now plated 10 runs here in this ball game here this evening. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now here to Caleb Tyson. The 1-1 pitch. Curveball. Nice stop by Brooks. Curveball. Misses well outside for a ball. 2-1. Two on the count. First pitch on the way from Simmons. That's line drive left field. That ball's going to carry a while. Still carrying. No, wow, what a catch by Ian Cass. Way to get on your horse, young man. For the final out of the inning. So 10 runs. 10 runs on 6 hits. There was 2 errors. 5 hits, 3 errors, and 1 runner left on base. We're going Bob half in number 3, Bennington 10, Hastings 2, as you're listening to JIH Baseball here on the Extreme Sports Network.
TLC Vet Care is pleased to serve Hastings and the surrounding area. The goal at TLC Vet Care is to provide you and your pets with the best veterinary experience possible. Everything from dentistry to surgery. They can also do x-rays, microchipping, vaccinations, wellness checks, nutritional counseling, behavior management, parasite prevention, spay, and neuter. Let Dr. Tammy Craig and Dr. Catherine Caston take care of your pets. Give them a call at 402-463-2899 or stop in to see them at 512 Eastside Boulevard in Hastings. We are here for you and your pet. TLC Vet Care of Hastings.
You're locked in to Extreme Sports.
Olivares now hits a line drive to deep left field. Ward is back to the wall. Granny time!
Here's Doncic wheeling inside in traffic and got it to go. Caught it in the foul.
The home of 24/7 Sports Talk. Nothing but pure sports action.
Back here at Duncan Field, Marcus Metcalf with you. Hastings American Legion Baseball here on the network here this evening. Central Nebraska's best radio station, Extreme Sports. 10-2 is our score. JH now trailing 10-2 as Bennington put up a 10 spot back in inning number 3, or top of inning number 3, with the first pitch to Jackson Brooks. He lines that through the third base side for a base hit. So the Braves get a base hit from Jackson Brooks. 1 pitch, 1 base hit. That's going to bring up, looks like it's going to be Quinn Simmons to the plate. He flew out his first AB. Brooks now at first. First pitch on the way. That misses down low for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch here from Derek King. That misses, 2-0. Like I said, hot and humid weather coming through the next couple of days. So it's going to be brutal for these guys. Temperatures in the upper 90s. Heat index feeling like 110. Next pitch, base or shortstop side picks it up. That's Dean. Fires at the first. 6-4-3 double play. For a quick 2 outs. And eliminate that leadoff base hit from Jackson Brooks. That's going to bring up Cooper Larson. He flew out to the center fielder back in inning number 2. Right now, still sitting at 92 degrees. Feels like 104. Tomorrow don't look any better. Got the same stuff. Heat and humidity for late July. First pitch on the way. Fouled it back to the screen. That's going to be an 0-1 count now here to Cooper Larson. Ian Cass waiting on deck. He singled and scored a run back in his previous at-bat. Next pitch on the way. Line drive, center fielder going under back underneath. Doesn't make the catch, goes off his glove. That was Tyson. So Larson gets on base. See what they rule here. They are going to rule it E8. So E8 on the play. So going to bring up Ian Cass now to the plate. First error of the ball game for Bennington. Ian's first pitch to him, and he swings and misses. Count now at no balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. That misses down low for a ball, 1-1. One ball and one strike here. Here to Ian Cass. Swing and a miss. Count now sitting at 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1 and 2's the count. It's our official score over there. It's 1 and 2. Line drive, base hit, center field. Ian Cass with the second base hit of the ball game. He is 2 for 2. And that's going to bring up Enrique Chavez. He has walked and he scored in his last AB. I checked that. That's the second Bennington error. They had one back in inning number 2. First pitch on the way to Enrique. I missed upstairs for a ball, 1-0. Quick update from Elkhorn. Elkhorn North now with a 5-0 lead over Hastings. Inning number 3. The 1-0 pitch on the way here to Chavez. Nice stop by the catcher. And Kriegler keeps the runners there at base. First and second, 2 outs. Count now at 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 count. 2-0 pitch from King. Chavez pops it up right side. That's Blanchard, the right fielder, coming in. Make the catch for the final out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit. There was an error. And 2 runners left on base. We're through 3. Bennington 10, Hastings 2 as you're listening to Junior State Legion Baseball. And exclusively here on the Extreme Sports Network.
Sundays are meant for relaxation and indulgence, and there is no better place to do it than at Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill in Hastings. Enjoy the Sunday brunch buffet from 10 to 2, where you will find an irresistible spread of breakfast favorites that will make your taste buds dance. Choose from fluffy pancakes to sizzling bacon, fresh fruits, and so much more. It is all you can eat and all you could ever want. Make your Sundays special with the brunch buffet at Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill on West 2nd in Hastings, right across the street from the water park. It is the perfect way to unwind and savor the flavors of the weekend.
Extreme Sports, the ultimate destination for sports enthusiasts.
This is the greatest record in the history of sports.
Broadcasting live 24/7.
Just have some fun out here, and enjoy the journey of all this, of trying to get 16 wins and going after a gold trophy.
We give the people what they want.
And I am a huge sports fan. I love sports.
Back here at Duncan Field, Marcus Metcalf with you. Quinn Simmons' day is done. Luke Nolet now on the mound. Quinn Simmons will play at first base now. And Cooper Larson moved from first to right field. First pitch on the way here from Luke Nolet is in there for a strike. 0-1. See if I can get you a stat line here on Luke Nolet. Next pitch misses for a ball, 1-1. Luke Nolet, he's pitched 18 innings. He is 3-0 on the season. Next pitch, ground ball, shortstop. That's Ratzliff. Picks it up, fires a first, in time for an out. Quick 6-3 put out. And that's going to bring up Connor Crouch. Nolet has an 8.16 ERA. He has 8 strikeouts. He has walked 21 batters. He's given up 31 runs on 22 hits, 21 of them earned. He's walked 21 batters. Pitch on the way. Here to Crouch. Nubber right side to first baseman. Simmons picks it up. Steps on the bag in time. 3 unassisted for the quick second out. And that's going to bring up Brooks Blanchard now to the plate. The right fielder for Bennington. Quick 2 outs here for Hastings. Again, winner plays at 7 tomorrow night against Lincoln Southwest. The loser will play at 1 o'clock tomorrow in an elimination ball game against Gretna. Pitch on the way, misses upstairs for a ball, 1-0. Either way, we will be here on Extreme Sports Channel 2, whether it be the 1 o'clock contest or 7 o'clock contest, as we have all season long. As Extreme Sports has been the exclusive home for American Legion baseball this summer. A 2-0 pitch. Grounder up the middle, off Nolet's glove, picked up by Ratzlaff at short, fires the first, not in time. Should be a base hit. And it is. So base hit there for Blanchard. And that's going to bring up Yakupik to the plate. He has struck out and flew out. So he's 0 for 2 today. Mike Will, it depends on what Hastings does in the senior side of things. If they win, they'll play at 7 o'clock tomorrow. And if not, they have to play the 10 a.m. game tomorrow morning, an elimination ball game. So quick turnaround for the 5 Points Bank Chiefs if they were able to lose this game tonight. First pitch to Yakupik is going to be in the dirt for a ball, 1-0. Mike will have that on Extreme Sports Channel 1. Like we're going to have a pinch hitter. Actually. This is downstairs for a ball, 2-0. As it looks like it's going to be Zaxton Nelson. So Nelson at the plate. He went around. That's going to be a strike, 2-1. So Nelson in place for Yakupik. With Derek King waiting on deck. Next pitch in there for a strike, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The 2-2 pitch on the way. Runner goes. Ball gets away from Brooks. Runner's going to go down to third. Brooks was not hustling over there to get the throw or get the ball. Runner gets an extra 90 feet. So now you have a runner at third now. So runner at third now, 2 outs. 3-2 pitch. Walked him. So now another walk. That's going to bring up King now to the plate. King now to the plate here for Bennington. Runner goes. Base hit up the middle. Nope, it's going to be picked up by Ratzlaff at short. Fires to first in time for the final out of the inning. So, no runs on 1 base hit. There were no errors and 2 runners left on base. Going to bottom half inning number 4, Bennington 10, Hastings 2, as you're listening to JIH Baseball. Sports 2.
Experience the Landmark difference with the next level of dealer support. Landmark, your local John Deere dealer, continually works to have parts on hand the first time you walk in the door. Our internal route system means we can get the parts to you typically same or next day to keep you up and running. At Landmark, we understand time is money. Get more uptime with our after-hours parts and service support on the phone or in the field. Stop by your local Landmark today to experience the Landmark difference.
Did you know that one of the most important financial protections that you can provide for your family is to have a will? Stellick Law Firm in Grand Island can help you provide and make your last wishes known when your family is at its most vulnerable time. Call Stellick Law Firm today to get your estate plan completed. Stellick Law Firm is located in Grand Island, and you may call us at 308-675-4035 to get your estate plan started today. Stellick Law Firm. Let us be your voice.
Keep it here on Extreme Sports.
Hits it to right field. Brennan is back. He's at the wall, and we are tied.
Your all-access pass to nonstop sports talk and live play-by-play coverage.
You guys are the #1 sports station because you make the phones light up.
Back here at Duncan Field, Marcus Metcalf with you. 10-2, Bennington with the lead here over JIH. As we're going to bring up 8-9-1 due up here for the Braves. Hayek, Nolette, and Ratzliff. Hayek reached on a walk in his first AB. First pitch to him, finds a 5-6 hole. That's not going to be played. Let's see what they're going to rule it. It was hit deep in the hole. It picked up by the shortstop. They're going to rule it a base hit. So, base hit for Tim Hayek. And that's going to bring up Luke Nolette. Luke Nolette reached on an error in his first AB back in inning number 2. Left-handed batter's box. Derek King still on the mound here for Bennington. JH 2 runs on 5 hits and 4 errors. Bennington 10 runs on 8 hits and 2 errors. The 1-0 pitch. Nolette, check me swing. That might work. Pitcher can't field it. So Nolette's going to reach. They're going to roll that a base hit also. So base hit for Luke Nolette. That's going to bring up Charlie Ratzliff. We're going to have a courtesy runner. And looks like it's going to be Isaac Luxon. He's going to run for Nolette. So Luxon at first. Hayek at second. First pitch on the way. This is down low. Nice stop there by the catcher, Kriegler. 1-0 here, Charlie Ratzliff. The 1-0 pitch here from Derek King. Foul ball back at us. About landed in the trash can. That would have been something nifty. Get yourself a 50-cent reward for that young man. The 1-1 pitch. Shot straight up the chute. Shortstop called. Infield fly is on. Dean does make the catch. Infield fly rule was in play. That is one down now here for JIH in the 4th. And that's going to bring up Mason Mahoney. Luxon at first. Hayek at second. See if Hastings can spark a rally going here. Pitch on the way. Nice stop by Kriegler. Pitch misses way outside for a ball, 1-0. King gets a sign and comes set, and the pitch. That misses low. Caught most of the play, but misses down low for a ball, 2-0. Sun's starting to set here at Duncan Field. Getting a lot of shadows. The 2-0 pitch. That catches the outside corner for a strike, 2-1. Two-one pitch now. On the way from Derek King here to Mason Mahoney. The 2-1. Ground ball, shortstop, picks up 6-4-3. Nice play by Dean to throw it over to Machidi. Fired over the first in time to Yakupek for the 6-4-3 twin killing. And that's how the inning's going to end. No runs. 2 hits. No errors. And 1 runner left on base. We're through 4. Bennington 10, Hastings 2 as you're listening to JIH Baseball here on the Extreme Sports Network.
At Bosselman Energy Companies, we take pride in being a trusted partner to our customers, a strong presence in the communities we serve, and a family business that truly cares. Founded in Grand Island in 1948, Bosselman Energy has grown into a diverse group of companies with locations across the Midwest. We supply local communities with essential petroleum products that fuel farms, power industries, and heat homes. With over 70 years of industry experience, Bosselman Energy remains committed to the principles that have guided us from the beginning, ensuring our continued success for generations to come.
Extreme Sports, the ultimate destination for sports enthusiasts.
This is the greatest record in the history of sports.
Broadcasting live 24/7.
Just have some fun out here, and enjoy the journey of all this of trying to get 16 wins and going after a gold trophy.
We give the people what they want.
And I am a huge sports fan. I love sports.
Back here at Duncan Field, Marcus Metcalf with you. Our top half inning, number 5. Bennington with the lead. First pitch on the way is going to be line drive left field. Goes off Ian Cass's glove. And that's going to be an error on the left fielder. As that was Machidi. Gets the second. That's going to be an error. E7. Error number 5. For JIH. And that's now going to bring up Quinn Roberts to the plate. Pitch on the way. Misses down low for a ball. Nolet back on the mound here for JIH. Gets his sign. Finally does, and comes set. And the pitch on the way. Stopped by Brooks in the dirt, 2-0. Elkhorn North now leads Hastings 5 Points Bank 7-1 in Elkhorn. 2-0 pitch on the way from Luke Nolet. Foul tip back to the screen. Count now at 2 balls and 1 strike. We each got our live feeds going, so you can see both games really at the same time, no matter what stream you're listening on. You either want to listen to me on 2 or you want to listen to Mike Will on Channel 1. You can still see both games. You can only do that here only on Extreme Sports. 3-1 now. Let's count. Brought you American Legion baseball all summer long. Been appreciative of Hastings American Legion for letting us do that. Getting ready for the fall sports season, we'll be providing you Hastings College athletics this fall. Soccer, volleyball, football. Next pitch on the way is upstairs for a ball. That's going to be a walk. Base now runners at first, seconds. We're going to have Chase Dean to the plate. Hastings College football, volleyball, women's volleyball, I should say, men's and women's soccer for the fall, along with high school sports, high school football, high school volleyball, high school softball. We do it all here at Extreme Sports, and happy to be a part of it. With Mike Will and the gang, letting me be a part of this thing. Business here left to do this summer. American Legion Baseball's first pitch on the way here to Chase Dean, and misses inside for a ball 1-0. The 1-0 pitch here coming from Luke Nolet. Gets the sign and comes set, and the pitch. Line shot right side. That's going to be Larson. Camp underneath of it. Runner bluffs. Nice throw in by Larson. But that's going to be an out. Out number 1. And that's going to bring up Caleb Tyson out of the plate here for Bennington. Runners now at first and second. 1 out. See if Nolet can get himself a double play here and get out of this inning. Runner goes. Has a play at third base, and he got him. Didn't get his lead foot, but his right foot didn't even touch the base. Nice play there by Hayek there at third to tag the thigh. So Machidi is gunned down at third. That's a big second out. Roberts goes to second. But a big second out. This pitch is going to miss for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss for a strike. Counts in at 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 pitch here from Luke. Catches the inside corner for a strike. 1-2. Nolet looking for a sign from his catcher, Brooks. He does and comes set. The 1-2 pitch. Fouled back to the third base side, and we'll do it again. Roberts at second. Sheedy thrown out at third base on a great play from Jackson Brooks to gun him down. The 1-2 pitch on the way. Here from Luke Nolet. Throws it in the dirt. Runner goes. Fires down the third. Not in time. That's going to be a stolen base here for Quinn Roberts. Now Bennington has a runner at third. Here with 2 outs. Deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 men out. Runner at third base. Here for Bennington. Nolet gets the sign from Brooks, his catcher, and comes set. The 2-2 pitch. Fastball, chop foul. That catches the top of the dugout. I don't think anybody's going to get 50 cents out of that one. The 2-2 pitch again here from Luke. Swing and a miss. Nolet gets his first strikeout. And that's how the inning's going to end. So no runs on no hits. There was an error and 1 runner left on base. Go to bottom half in inning number 5. Bennington 10, Hastings 2. As you're listening to JH Baseball here on Extreme Sports Network.
Family Medical Center of Hastings is the place to go for all your healthcare needs. Their team is trained to treat the whole person regardless of age. They provide a wide range of medical care, including acute care, routine health screenings, and treatment of chronic conditions. They're dedicated to providing you with the best care in the most cost-effective manner. Family Medical Center, as an independent clinic, has served the community for over 65 years. Your family's home for healthcare. 1021 West 14th Street. Proud to support all area student athletes. Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab of Hastings is the trusted name in sports injury management. The staff of PTSR provides up-to-date and efficient care of sports-related injuries, returning athletes quickly and safely back to the playing field. PTSR offers free evaluation of all sports-related injuries to all area athletes during convenient 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. hours Monday through Friday. Call 402-462-8824 for more information. Remember, Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab of Hastings for all your physical and occupational therapy needs.
This is Brett Musburger from VSiN. You're listening to Mike Will on Extreme Sports.
No Mike Will here on Channel 2. Mike Will's on Channel 1. Marcus Metcalf with you. Bringing you JIH Baseball, State Baseball, as the Braves were able to host this year and got himself a bid into this year's Junior American Legion Baseball tournament. Braves are trailing, though, 10-2 in the bottom half of inning number 5. If the Bennington's able to hold on, Bennington will play the 7 o'clock ball game tomorrow night against Lincoln Southwest. And if Hastings loses, they'll drop to the elimination ball game. They'll play the second elimination ball game at 1 o'clock against Gretna. 3-4-5 due up here for Hastings. Brooks, Simmons, and Larson. Brooks due up first. He is 1 for 2, or 1 for 1 on the day. He was singled in, a hit by a pitch. First pitch on the way. This is well outside for a ball, 1-0. Brooks at the plate. King still in the circle, or on the mound, I should say. Checks me, swing, that goes foul. Count now at 1 ball and 1 strike. One the count. Here, Jackson Brooks. Quinn Simmons waiting on the on-deck circle for JIH. The 1-1 pitch. Line drive up the middle, base hit. Brooks gets his second base hit of the ball game. He's now 2 for 2. And that's going to bring up Quinn Simmons. And we're going to have a courtesy runner run down there for Brooks. It's going to be Cole Cooper. So Cooper at first base now running. As Hastings now has a lead back-to-back leadoff base runners. First pitch on the way. Line drive. Base hit through the left field side. So Simmons gets a base hit. He's now got a first base hit of the night. He's 1 for 3. That moves Cooper to second base. That's bringing up Larson now to the plate. Cooper Larson now playing right field. Was playing playing first base. Braves on at first and second. Nobody out. First baseman's playing in, and that's Yakupek. Waiting for a bunt. Doesn't show a bunt. Pitch catches the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch on the way. Little chopper right side. 4-6. Interference maybe there at second. We'll see. Run does score. Let's see what they're going to call here. They're going to say no interference. Doesn't look like it. So just a wild throw. So that scores Brooks. Simmons is out at second. And Larson's on the wild throw. But JH does get a run across. So now it's a 10-3 ball game. Next pitch going to be foul. Here, Ian Cass. First pitch, I should say. Ten to 3 now is your score. Bennington with the lead. As it's going to be Larson leading the way at first. Cass at the plate. 0-1 pitch. Cass lifts one to right field. Blanchard camping underneath of it. Takes a couple steps back. Makes the catch. For the second out of the evening. Or for, I should say, of the inning. Enrique Chavez now to the plate here for JIH. Chavez, he has scored a run. He's walked. He's flew out, so he's officially 0 for 1 today. First pitch on the way, curveball misses well outside. Nice stop there from Kriegler to get it from going to the backstop. Count now sits now at 1 ball and no strikes. Next pitch on the way here to Chavez. That gets to the backstop over Chavez's head. Larson easily will get to second. Now, JH now has another runner in scoring position. No, 2 balls and no strikes. That nearly hits him. Count now at 3 balls and no strikes. Chavez can get on base. That'll bring Tim Hayek to the plate. 3-0. That catches Broadway for a strike, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch on the way. Number shortstop side picks it up. Dean throws it to first. Nice scoop there from Yakupek for the final out of the inning. So 1 run on 1 base hit. There was an error. And there was 1 runner left on base. So that brings us to top half inning number 6. Bennington 10. Hastings 3 as you're listening to exclusive coverage of JIH Baseball here on the Extreme Sports Network.
If you experience air conditioning problems this summer, call the experts at Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning of Hastings. Ruts is a local, family-owned business with over 45 years of experience in the HVAC industry. They service all makes and models of heating and cooling equipment for both residential and commercial customers. You can trust Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning to complete all repairs, installations, and maintenance work on time. If you're shopping for a new air conditioner or heating system, remember Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning. They have a broad range of systems to choose from. Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning. Call 402-463-4853.
5 Points Bank has been proudly serving the Tri-City area for decades, and we are continuously finding ways to make your banking experience easy and enjoyable. We offer the best of both worlds with kind and welcoming employees in the bank while creating a strong online presence to accommodate your busy lifestyle. Our innovative technology adds layers of security while being easily accessible to all age groups. Stop into the Better Bank to learn more today.
This is Patrick Mahomes, and you are listening to Extreme Sports.
Back here at Duncan Field. Marcus Metcalf with you. New pitcher to tell you about, Isaac Luxon. Now on the mound here for Johnson Imperial Homes. Luxon, he has pitched 7 1/3 innings. He has no wins and no losses on the season. He's given up 6 hits, 12 runs, 12 of them, or I should say all of them earned. He has 4 strikeouts, 17 walks, and he's 11.45 ERA. Kriegler up to the plate here for Bennington. He's already up in the count 1-0. Now second pitch on the way is now break it even. Now at 1 ball and 1 strike here to Kriegler. Kriegler is 1 for 3 today with a single. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. The 1-2 pitch now here from Isaac Luxon. Curveball misses for a ball, 2-2. Like I mentioned, Bennington, a 10-run inning back in inning number 3. 10 runs. They have 10 runs on 8 hits. They have committed 3 errors. Hastings, 3 runs on 8 hits. They've committed 5 errors. The 2-2 pitch from Luxon. Call! Strike 3! So Krieger goes down looking. For the first out of inning number 1, that's going to bring up Connor Crouch. Still no word if that's any relation to Eric Crouch or not, but that's what we've been talking about all pregame show. But nonetheless, he's up to the plate here for Bennington. First pitch on the way to him. Misses upstairs for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Foul back at me, almost hits me. Nope, gets the screen. Just enough, I was out to hit my window. Count now at 1 ball and 1 strike. Hastings 5 Points Bank has scored a couple runs there in the 4th inning. Now it's a 7-3 ball game down there in Elkhorn. Mike Will on the call. Next pitch, fouls it right field side, or should I say first base side, and just reaches the fence. Out of play. It's 1 ball. Should be 1 ball and 2 strikes. Yep. Sun's about almost down here. There's almost complete shade, except for parts of center field. The 1-2 pitch on the way. Fouls that one. That's going to reach the parking lot. If you're in the parking lot right now, you might as well get a souvenir and get yourself some 50 cents. The 1-2 pitch on the way. Miss upstairs for a ball, 2-2. Luxon, the left-handed pitcher, facing the right-handed hitter and Connor Crouch. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Ground ball, first base side, foul. Two's the count. Here to Crouch. Pitch. Misses down low for a ball, 3-2. Count now sits full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Luxon gets signed, comes set. And the pitch. Line drive right field side. Base hit right down the line. Crouch is going to try and win for 2. Play at second base, not in time. That's going to be a sliding double there for Connor Crouch. That's his first base hit of the evening, and that's going to bring up Brooks Blanchard to the plate. Ball right down the line. Perfect place for a double for Connor Crouch. Now Brooks Blanchard, he is 1 for 2 officially on the day. He has a single and a run scored. First pitch to him, swing and a miss. As we're going up almost on 2 hours of game time, and now an hour and 41 minutes, I should say, of game time. As we are about 15 minutes away from the 9 o'clock hour. The 0-1 pitch on the way. That misses downstairs for a ball. Runner goes. No throw, so Crouch steals third. Luxon gets the sign and comes set. And the pitch. Pops it up to shoot. Who's going to call it? I think that's going to be Larson. He is going to call it. Makes the catch. Runner bluffs. Doesn't go. Nice catch out there in right by field by Larson for a big second out. Now it's going to bring up, I believe it should be Nelson to the plate. And it is Nelson to the plate. Lefty on righty. Righty Matt Nelson goes to third base, picks it up. Fires the first. It said his foot was off the base. And I think we're going to have an argument here from Nate Story. I thought his foot was on the base. But we'll see. So let's see before I put down anything on the scorecard. A run does score if it stands. And it looks like it is going to. So just a clarification from Nate Story. So it's going to be an error. But a run does score. So it makes it 11-3. Now Bennington, the runner at first. We got music still playing. As somebody forgot to shut the music off. And now we finally do. As umpire call for time, here we go. Derek King up to the plate now here for Bennington. First pitch on the way, misses outside for a ball. 1-0. Nelson down there at first. Nelson goes. Pitch. Catches the outside corner for a strike, but Brooks can't hang on to it, so he easily steals second. I don't think he would have beat the third or gunned the runner down anyway, so it's going to be a stolen base. But the count does come even at 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. That misses down low for a ball, 2-1. Bennington, 11 runs on 9 hits, 3 errors. JIH, 3 runs on 8 hits and 5 errors. The 2-1 pitch coming from Isaac Luxon. And the pitch. Line foul, out of play. Here about the middle of the parking lot. That's where it landed. Go get yourself go get yourself that ball, and you'll be the recipient of 50 cents. The 2-2 pitch now here from Isaac Luxon. Ground ball, foul. Runner was going on the pitch. Two count still. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at second. Luxon gets his sign. Comes set. Chucks the runner. And the pitch. Fouls it again. Count still even out. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runner at second. That is Nelson. Luxon checks him over and comes set in. The pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 2. And that's going to end the inning. So 1 run on 1 base hit. 1 error. Actually, 1 run on 1 hit. There's 1 error and 1 runner left on base. We're going to bottom half inning number 6. Bennington 11, Hastings 3 as you're listening to Junior State American Legion Baseball here on the Extreme Sports Network.
Have you or a loved one been injured in a motor vehicle accident? Hi, I'm Mitch Stellick from Stellick Law Firm in Grand Island, and we specialize in personal injury law. Let Stellick Law Firm assist you in making sure that you and your family are taken care of following a motor vehicle accident. Call us today at 308-675-4035.
Connet Auto Care is the trusted name in automotive repair and maintenance services in Hastings. We're a gold-certified Napa Auto Care Center. Our ASE-certified technicians have the Blue Seal of Excellence, receive continuous training, and are committed to providing the best service your vehicle can get. Whether it's preventative maintenance, major repairs, or just an oil change, Connet Auto Care is here for you. Auto Care is here for you.
This is Patrick Mahomes, and you are listening to Extreme Sports.
Going to bottom half inning number 6. Marcus Metcalf with you. Hayek, Nolet, and Ratzlaff, 8-9-1, due up here for the Braves in the 6th inning. Braves need to get something going in a hurry. They want to stave off eliminate and go face off going to elimination bracket. First pitch almost clips Coach Story there in third base coach's box. Count now sits at no balls and a strike. Derek King still on the mound here for Bennington. He's pitched all 5 innings thus far here for Bennington. The 0-1 pitch. Curveball misses down low in the dirt for a ball. 1-1. On the senior side of things, Lincoln East a winner today, along with Omaha Westview and Bennington. That's on the American Division side of the seniors bracket. There's 2 brackets. One played in Elkhorn and one played in Kearney. Hastings is in Elkhorn. They win. They'll play tomorrow night against Lincoln East at 7. If not, they'll lose. They'll play the 10 a.m. game tomorrow in the elimination game against Millard South. The 2-1 pitch. Fouls at third base side. Count now even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. King from the windup. And the pitch. Curveball. Line back up the middle. That's going to be picked up by the shortstop. Dean fires the first. Easy play in time for the quick 6-3. That's going to bring up Luke Nolet to the plate. Nolet is 1 for 2 on the day with a single. Ouellette, left-handed hitter. Pitch on the way here to Luke from King. First one's in there for a strike, 0-1. Next pitch on the way here from Derek King. Fouled it back. Count now at no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Way upstairs. He chased that one. Ouellette goes down swinging. Now it's going to bring up Charlie Ratzliff now to the plate. He is 0 for 3 today. He has flown out twice and he's grounded out. Two down now for JIH here in the 6th. First pitch on the way. That misses upstairs for a ball, 1-0. Hastings 3 runs on 8 hits and 6 errors. Bennington 11 runs on 9 hits and 3 errors. Next pitch misses outside for a ball, 2-0. Update from Elkhorn, still 7-3. Elkhorn North will lead over Hastings 5 Points Bank. The 2-0 pitch. And goes to the backstop. Counts now at 3 balls and no strikes. Next pitch, walk. That's going to be ball 4. That's going to bring up Mason Mahoney. And that's going to bring out, I think, the head man for Bennington. This might be it. See what the coach does here as they call the batter up, Mason Mahoney. See what he does. Nope, they're going to keep him in. While we have a second, or proud sponsor of American Legion Baseball, Ruts Heating and Air, Family Medical Center, 5 Points Bank of Hastings, Klein Insurance, Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill, Autoglass Experts, Landmark Implement, Conant Auto Care, Hastings Federal Credit Union, TLC Vet Care, and Bosselman Energy. Pitch misses for a ball, 1-0. Runner goes steals second, but doesn't go any further. That's Ratzliff. He steals second. Should be a ball at 1-0, and it is. But all those sponsors I mentioned, thank you very much for being along with us for American Legion Baseball this summer. The 1-0 pitch. That's in there for a strike, 1-1. Summer quickly winding down. Getting ready for the fall sports season here coming up in about a month or so. The 1-1 pitch. Ground ball, shortstop. That's Dean. Picks it up, fires the first. In time. And that's your ball game, folks. No runs on no hits. There were no errors. And one runner left on base. And that'll be the ball game. Bennington's your winner. 11-3. We'll come back and give you a final thoughts before we close it out for the evening as you're listening to Legion Baseball here on Extreme Sports.
5 Points Bank has been proudly serving the Tri-City area for decades, and we are continuously finding ways to make your banking experience easy and enjoyable. We offer the best of both worlds with kind and welcoming employees in the bank while creating a strong online presence to accommodate your busy lifestyle. Our innovative technology adds layers of security while being easily accessible to all age groups. Stop into the Better Bank to learn more today.
If you experience air conditioning problems this summer, call the experts at Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning of Hastings. Ruts is a local, family-owned business with over 45 years of experience in the HVAC industry. They service all makes and models of heating and cooling equipment for both residential and commercial customers. You can trust Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning to complete all repairs, installations, and maintenance work on time. If you're shopping for a new air conditioner or heating system, remember Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning. They have a broad range of systems to choose from. Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning. Call 402-463-4853.
Back here at Duncan Field again. Bennington with the run rule victory, 11-3. As I'll give you some quick stats for Bennington. They scored 11 runs on 9 hits. They committed 3 errors and left 7 runners left on base. For JIH, 3 runs on 8 hits. They committed 6 errors and they left 8 on base. The winning pitcher was Derek King. Losing pitcher was Quinn Simmons. So with the 11-3 win, Bennington moves on to the winner's bracket as they'll face Lincoln Southwest, Cornhusker Heating and Air tomorrow night at 7. The other winner's bracket game at 4 o'clock. Creighton Prep will play Lincoln East at 4. First elimination ball game tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Kearney against Papillion La Vista. And then we will have the Hastings JIH game at 1 o'clock tomorrow in the second elimination game as they will face against Gretna East post 216. That'll wrap things up here from Duncan Field. For my right-hand man, Tyson Avronk, who isn't here with me this evening. For Mike Will, who's calling the game down in Elkhorn. If you want to listen to him, his game's still going on. You feel free to. Hey, he got the final couple innings down there at Elkhorn. My boss has been terrific. Appreciate him very much. For our IT guy, Shane Will, who makes sure our stuff's working on a day-to-day basis. Appreciated him, too. And for everyone else associated with Extreme Sports, I'm Marcus Metcalf. I want to wish you a pleasant good evening from the Junior State Tournament here in Hastings. We will see you tomorrow at 12:45 pregame, 1 o'clock first pitch for elimination ball game between Hastings and Gretna East. Have a good night, everybody.
You have been listening to an exclusive presentation